How to eat gluten-free in Disneyland Paris. I'm going to give you the full rundown, so don't you worry. I'll start off by saying that, hi, I'm Night and I have celiac disease and I've had this since I was 4. So I'm well acquainted with what it's like to travel with a gluten-free diet and how important it is to make sure you don't get ill, especially on holiday, because that is miserable. The first phrase you're going to want to learn is sans gluten. Don't worry, I'm not going to teach you all the French because I don't know it all, but I do know how to say gluten-free, and that is sans gluten. Je suis sans gluten. I am gluten-free. Is that the best way to say it in French? Probably not. Will they understand what you're saying? Yes, they will. Here's the thing. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Disneyland Paris, unfortunately, is not the best place to eat gluten-free, especially if you're used to somewhere like Walt Disney World, where they really do things on a completely different scale. And I have had some of the best food in my entire life in Walt Disney World. It is incredible. If you think theme park food, it's not that. No, it's amazing. So, unfortunately, Disneyland Paris is not quite the same. But, 1, it is much better than it used to be when I was a child. And 2, they are getting better. You just need to know where to look. But I'm going to tell you the best places for you to eat. Quick fire. If you're looking for a snack, go to the Boardwalk Candy Palace in the main Disneyland Paris park. There you can find fudge, meringues, you can find macarons, and you can also find marshmallows. Again, double check these. Make sure the ones that you are selecting are sans gluten before you purchase them because the ingredients and the recipes do change. But I found this is the best place for a sweet treat. Next up, we're going to head to the Cowboy Cookout, and this is where you're going to get your lunch. Bear in mind, this does close early. This tends to close at about 5 p.m. So I would suggest doing this for lunch or an early dinner. Here you can get chips as well as barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs, and sausages, all of which sans gluten. Again, check before you purchase. As of filming this, it's all gluten-free, but the last thing I want is for it to change, so please do go check. Remember that phrase, sans gluten? Sans gluten. But if you don't fancy that, then head on over to Hakuna Matata, which is another quick serve restaurant just like Cowboy Cookout. Here you can get the poulet yassa or you can get the shakalaka. I had the shakalaka and it was amazing, and it is also vegan. If you're looking for somewhere to have a sit-down meal, I would really highly recommend going to Bistro Chez Remy in the Walt Disney Studios Park. Here I had a full 3-course meal and it was delicious. If you want to see what I ate, make sure you go check out my Bistro Chez Remy video. Let me know your best gluten-free finds from Disneyland Paris in the comments. Let's share the knowledge.